so I have to keep playing.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And thanks to me getting a Switch too, I'm probably gonna be able to play games that I want to play that I don't feel like booting up my PS5 for, because I am that lazy. There are games where it's like, do I want to get up from my bed and then boot up my PS5 and then get it set up to play it? Because I'm like, but I'm so comfy, and I'm like, nah.
Me with Stardew is, do I want to boot up my PS4 or should I just use do this farm?
Unfortunately, or at least I think I know. Actually, no, I think it's because of me problem. Because I was downloading all my shit again for Switch 2, which, man, 7 Remake is huge. Holy shit. I was trying to download all my games, and my Switch's battery life was basically non-existent. Because it was downloading a bunch of games, and I was also playing games on it too. So that probably was not helping at all.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Because I was playing DMC 1, Bayo 3, or I can't. There are also some games didn't even want to download if you're playing certain games too. Because the Switch is like, nah, if you have like communication features or some fuck ass shit like that, we're just straight up not gonna download the games. Which sucks.
That's the same thing with the Switch 1, where if this game uses online in any capacity whatsoever, we will have to pause all game downloads because that's too much effort for our handheld.
Which is funny because they could have made it. They could have at least made it so that if it was docked, it would still download that shit.
No, which sucks because I have like one game that is offline that I can play.
Yeah, pretty much. There are like, because not gonna lie, I'm enjoying it. There is worth in it. After all, playing games like I said, 7 Remake on the go is a good marketing ploy. Like, playing these big games on the go is worth it, especially with little to no quality loss. That is also a big selling point. But goddamn, fuck your battery. Especially if you're running that shit on boost mode. No, because here's the thing. There's a YouTuber I watch who basically does the experiments. He's been doing this series with boost mode where he's running these big games and then doing these long play sessions to see how much battery they drain on boost mode. And he did one with RE9. He lasted 3 hours with that bitch. You could speed run RE9 in that time. So it is worth it. And considering RE7 and 8 are on there, and those games arguably take less time, yeah, it is. Your Switch's battery life is good for the most part because RE7 runs on base PS4 at a solid 60. That bitch ain't draining shit. Watch them port Resi 4-Make on that bitch. I know they are gonna port 4-Make because 4-Make is running on PS4. It is running on there. And it already runs like a dream on PS5.
Yeah.
So,
I'll say it runs like a dream on PS4. The only issue on PS4 is some of the models look a little crusty, but like they're boxes, so you're gonna break them anyways. Who cares? The box that you're about to break in like 2 seconds is a little crusty. Good.
I like my boxes with a little bit of crust.
Me too.
I love, because my boxes, if I'm going to break a box, I want to see those polygons. I want to see those one polygon that gets destroyed. I don't want to see the splinters. I just want to see polygons fly everywhere, like a PS1 game. Because that shit funny.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying the Switch 2 so far. It's, not gonna lie, in all seriousness, it is worth it for the most part for like big games on the go. But goddamn, there are some critiques.
it's the only console that hasn't gotten massive price increases. Like, hey,
oh yeah, that's gonna
PS5 is now
$650.
It's $900.
The Pro is $900. The base is $650, which is still a fucking scam.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing. The Pro should have been the Pro should have been like $500 at most, and base PS5 should have gone down to like $250. Like, oh, sorry, Kitty. You okay?
Yeah.
I got distracted. Stepped on my kitty's paws because I'm doing yard work right now. I'm trying to do yard work. I'm missing an extension cable, so I'm looking for it.
Oh shit, that's not good. My PC controller died on me. I need to charge it. Hold on.
Oh. Anyways, the PS5 Pro is now the same price that the PS3 was
at
when
launch.
It first launched.
Yeah, at launch.
Yeah, because $599 with inflation is now $1,000 in current today's money.
You gotta love pricing. Shit sucks so much ass.
Oh. And the Switch 2 is only what, like $450? $450.
$450 plus tax, which from this is from Amazon, so I spent $477, which still worth it. Like people say, oh man, $450 is too much. Well, I mean, you're playing these big games on the go, so.
Also, good thing you got it this month and not next if you were going to buy it anyways. Because, hey, guess what? Amazon price and everything that you're being shipped goes up by 8% starting in April. Across the board, everyone.
Oh, then if that's the case, I probably would have to go to Walmart or GameStop, which those bitches probably would have been sold out because, of course, they would have.
Yeah, because USPS starting in middle of April is inventing the first ever war tax. Meaning they're going to tax everything that they have to ship by 8% so they can afford more fuel for their trucks because it's being spent on the war.
Now, we got to do a tier list on which year in the 2020s was worse. Like, we got to do a tier list.
Mine's going to be very biased due to the fact that I had already graduated high school, so I've never had to do a Zoom call. So I don't actually think 2020 was all that bad. 2020 for me is went to my new house / apartment with my friend in March of 2020. Everything goes on lockdown. I basically can't go to work, but I have enough money saved. So I think I spent all of 2020 just chilling.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it checks out.
Inside my house. And then 2021 came around, and then I drank a lot of alcohol that year due to a bad breakup. And then 2022 exists, and then 2023 exists, and then 2024 exists, and then 2025 exists. And I don't remember any of those years.
I didn't have that luxury from 2020 to 2022 or 2021, or it was a majority of 2020 and then a majority of 2021, which, damn, my third year, I really fucked up my chances during that time of the year, or that time, because Zoom calls, when you're already sleepy as fuck and don't feel like getting up, it's really easy to sleep through classes. Because then I wake up and I forget, oh, fuck, I need to get up. And then I rush into the class. And then I'm like already like an hour late. And because one of my classes was like only like an hour long, I missed that class, and I'm like, well, shit.
Yeah, I graduated in 2018. So I didn't have to do that. I spent 2018, graduated, and then worked for 2 years, and then got my own place in 2020, and then lockdown. And I'm big chilling. Although it was dangerous to go outside. Also, I lived in the city that was legitimately #1 COVID center in the entire United States for a month straight.
What the hell?
Because, hey, did you know that due to protests and stuff, that Iowa City, where I was living at the time, was the #1 COVID hotspot in the entire United States?
What the? Oh. Yeah, that checks out.
But that's what. But hey, I just didn't leave my house. I DoorDash groceries, and I went to the park, and just pirated video games to play.
Yeah, which, man.
Specifically the games.
You know, I wonder if some devs are going to pull a PS5 or PS4 free update for PS5, but not actually a PS5 port, just a running the PS4 game at an unlocked frame rate by scanning if the game is on PS5 or not, like how God of War 2018 does it. Because there are probably going to be some Switch games that do that. Because it's like, why bother making the port where they can just do the update? It's cheaper that way. And also, it's a benefit. It's a win-win for everyone. You don't have to pay that much for a remaster. You can also just do that shit. Because, as you know, companies hate spending money. So, yeah. And they will do what...
certainly...
Oh, sorry.
You hate it. No, it's okay. I'm pushing my way through spider webs to get to... I found my other extension cord. This is like 90 degrees today, and I'm going to till my garden so I can start gardening. Because my first batch of seeds have to be planted in a few days.
Also, now that I got a Switch 2, that means I could do Fortune's Weave when it comes out, which... That's going to be a fun experience because that's going to be during what I like to call, and after I beat this game, JRPG torture, which means I got to play that game on hard mode. I'm not doing classic because I have a stipulation of if there is a mode that adds like a challenge thing, like for example permadeath, or what Emblem does, gives the enemies unique advantages. I have the option to opt out of those modes, and I am opting out of that permadeath. Fuck that.
I wish there was a mode that was like classic but still had all the advantages and like the unique stuff.
It's like, called maddening. Maddening casual.
Okay, because I always go back to Fallout on New Vegas and 4. There is a survival mode that adds like 20 new diseases you can catch.
It's all right, really.
By drinking irradiant water, getting cuts, all that kind of stuff.
You know what's funny is that
adds hydration, sleep.
If those Fallout 3 and New Vegas rumors are true, I was gonna say if those Fallout 3 and New Vegas rumors are true, it would be so funny if those remasters / remakes got ported to Switch 2 and they somehow run even better than PS5, and it'll be so fucking funny.
It would be funny.
Because that engine is being held with hopes and dreams, and also the random gum they had on the drawer for 5 years.
Likely, it's a from the ground up remake, like Oblivion was.
Well, it's that weird middle ground. It's that weird remake remaster sort of thing where they basically reused any and all assets they could from the original, and then just touched up graphics, and that's it. And maybe touched up gameplay if they could.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing. Fallout New Vegas is like 80%
reused assets from Fallout 3.
Is that what I was thinking?
Yeah.
It's a surprise to be fighting actual real
What's gonna suck is they're gonna lose the piss filter because games are like, oh, no one likes filters anymore. People like to look at the game the way it is, so fuck the filter.
Have you seen the Oblivion original to the remaster? They added a piss filter for the remaster when the original didn't have one.
Which is funny.
A remaster, they added a piss filter on top of it. That was one of the biggest issues people had with the Fallout. Oblivion remaster was the original was very vibrant green, very colorful, and then the other one has a piss filter. It's more so like a shit filter because it's like a dark brown filter that they put over everything.
Yeah.
Because it makes it more realistic. It just makes everything kind of drab.
Yes, realism. Bright, I love my Oblivion having realism with my Play-Doh models because every single character is made by the custom creator.
Yeah.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Of course, you owe the priestess.
The original looks like they took like paint straight from the tube and they painted the landscapes with that. There are so many vibrant greens and bright as hell colors.
It's all an even balance, you know.
Yeah, but then again, what would you rather have? Would you rather have the Vaseline smeared bloom motion blur of the original, or did you rather have the piss filter with most of that removed? It depends on what you prefer or what your taste is.
I don't mind Vaseline smeared games. I don't like motion blur though.
It also depends on the motion blur
too.
That
looks worse.
Because
like Wolfenstein, motion blur basically makes me sick to my stomach, and I can't play Wolfenstein games.
At least Wolfenstein 2.
Which sucks because I like Wolfenstein games.
And then there's Bloodborne, which the motion blur was is very little motion blur, but that motion blur helps a lot. Like, if there's a motion blur, there are two ways they can do it. Or actually, they could do the way Uncharted does it on the remasters. In case you didn't know, there's two types of motion blur now. There's a motion blur for animations and motion blur for cameras. So you can just put motion blur on animations instead of the camera, so it doesn't look ugly. If you understand what I mean.
Tough luck.
Yes.
Which, man, I love the fact that only one of those 3 games are great, by the way, of Uncharted. Or, as for 4, I don't consider it a part of the main trilogy because it's its own thing entirely.
Yeah, I always kind of as the trilogy and then 4. See, because 4 is a very different game. Like 2 and 3. 1 is very weird because you fight like a zombie, Nazi zombies at a point.
It's also literally first game of the series, so they didn't even know what it wanted to be.
Yeah, and then the second one is pretty good, and then there's the third one, which honestly, the third one is the first one that I played. I started at 3.
Yeah, same here.
And then I got the...
I played 3 thanks to my cousin. He had a copy of Uncharted 3, and then me and him would just play on like normal or easy, and then we would just fucking play the game by just full sending it and then just running as fast as we could towards the nearest guy and then sucker punching him in the face.
Oh, I mostly played the multiplayer with my friends, like split screen multiplayer.
Man, it sucks the multiplayer was removed. They removed it out of Uncharted 4 as well, so the only way to play Uncharted 4 multiplayer is if you have a PS4 copy, which I do.
Me too. I stole it, kind of, technically, a little bit.
Yeah, that checks out.
By that I mean someone left it at my place and just never got it, and I told them, "Hey, you left it here," and they just was like, "I don't need it."
Oh yeah, same thing.
I'm
here.
like, okay, sure.
Actually, I didn't even steal it. Did I ever tell the story? Did you ever see the story I talked about where someone left their copy of Mortal Kombat 1 in my house for Switch, and I'm like, who the fuck left this here? I didn't know where it was. I didn't know if my sister accidentally stole it. and picked it up off the ground because some little kid brought their Switch and then dropped their copy of MK1, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Free game, especially a fighting game I was playing at the time. Fuck it, why not? And you know, post patch for that game, it runs really well. Damn, it looks ugly for the most part. Then again, it's a game running Unreal 5, and it's, you know, Mortal Kombat 1, which,
yeah,
I don't know why people hate on the game, but I think the gameplay's fun. Then again, I'm a Johnny Cage main, so that's probably it.
You know, I feel kind of lucky.
I always just assume people hate it because
it's not MKX or MK9, which yeah.
But it's a reboot where they made Baraka not a demon, but like an afflicted person with a disease, and
yeah.
Raiden doesn't have any powers anymore, and now it's an egotistical Liu Kang, and they made what's his face with the hat like a comic relief character.
Well, I mean, wasn't he always? He was always meant to be like this rival character slash. Well, here's the thing, from what I can tell, MK1 story is meant to be schlocky martial arts film vibes the whole way through. Which, if you look at it through that lens, it's like, oh man, this is great. It's the same way like with RE4. It's like it's schlocky action B movies. You're meant to not take it seriously.
I mean, it's people that like the RE1 original writing, because Mortal Kombat 1 through 4 are sincere in their bad writing, and they want to be taken seriously, but it just doesn't fit because it's very bad voice acting. And then you get the PS2 trilogy, which is still just goofy.
It's funny to think about,
but in an edgy kind of way, because edgy 2000. And then you have the sequel, the PS3 era trilogy of 9, 10, and 11,
taking itself too seriously,
which is also serious, because you have sincere but goofy, you have sincere but edgy, and you have sincere, serious but too serious. Because you have serious, sincere, serious, edgy, serious squared.
It also entirely depends as well, because Mortal Kombat, like I said, I'm going to sound like a douche here, and I think I've said this multiple times before. If you take Mortal Kombat's story seriously, I'm going to laugh at you, because it's a fighting game plot. Fighting game plots aren't meant to be taken seriously. They are goofy as fuck. They are the equivalent of those fan fictions you write in middle school, and they just so that they just so happened to actually have a long-running plot. That's what early fighting game plots are. They are just middle school fan fictions that just so happen to get a fan base. But they're so sincere and goofy that you can't help but love them. Like Tekken. Tekken feels like edgy fan fictions at first, like from Tekken 1 through 4. And then after that, but then also it's because the devs also had a sense of humor, so they decided to make shit funny. And because of that, boom, look at that. Now all of a sudden people care about Tekken's story now. Because of course they do. Because post Tekken 5, they just started focusing on story modes or some shit. Which, man, Tekken 8 is so fun. Fuck the patches.
I was talking to Cobra about this, where it's like, I really like fighting games. I really play any fighting games. Because there's a Yomi Hustle clip that I said, and like Yomi Hustle is one of like the only fighting games that I'm like, I'm vaguely interested in this. But I've been playing the same like 5 fighting games as I have been for the last 20 years.
Which some people do. Some people love fighting games and only play like a select few, which is understandable. I mean, you still like fighting games. You just so happen to like this particular kind of fighting game.
Yeah, I like Third Strike, I like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I like Skullgirls, Guilty Gear, sometimes but not really. Kind of.
I fucking love Skullgirls.
And Blaze Blue, not Blaze Blue. Lethal League Blaze.
Man, Skullgirls are so fucking funny. Because I played against JP a couple months back, or a few months back, and I laughed my ass off because I was playing the new character. I think it was not Marie. It was, what was her name? Annie? Yeah, I think it was Annie. And her whole thing is that she's just Soul Bad Guy fused with Doctor Doom. And what I did is I just kept spamming the foot dive over and over. And every single time I used the foot, yes, and I just kept using foot dive, and I kept saying foot dive, foot dive, foot dive.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of playing Beowulf and only doing the jumping body slam.
I mean, what better way is to play him?
I don't know. I hate Beowulf. Also, Beowulf is cool because he has the Zubat skin. But also, I like to play Big Band.
Oh, Big Band's cool. A shame they censored his backstory in the patches. Because I'm guessing they were trying to keep it a T rating.
I didn't know his backstory.
Essentially, he got...
All I remember is that his backstory is like he gets gunned down. He was a police officer, and then he gets gunned down, and they turn him into a robot.
Yeah.
Like cop. But instead of it being, we spent so much money on you, you're like almost the $1 million man equivalent. You're orchestra equipment now. You're a whole brass band.
Yeah, essentially what they did is that, I think I mentioned this before with Skullgirls' censorship. It was the most laziest attempt at censorship I've ever seen. All they did was either pan the camera or zoom that shit in. That is all they did. Yeah, they modified a frame for an animation here or there, but they just mess with the camera.
Didn't do a whole lot of censorship when it came to Misfortune, where she rips her head off and plays with it because she is a cat with a yarn of balls.
Oh no, she can still do that.
And dismembers herself. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a funny censorship because
it's so bad that it's funny. It's like it's such a lazy attempt at it too. It makes you even question why they even bothered at all. My main reasoning, I guess, is because of the fact they wanted to keep it a T rating, and I'm guessing they were pushing it with like all like the blood and gore, which why? Like you're basing your shit off Cthulhu mythos anyways. Why don't you have it dark as fuck? The whole thing is Cthulhu. It is literally Lovecraftian. That's the whole point of that series. It is Lovecraftian in nature. Which, speaking of, did you know that there's a Cthulhu RPG series, and it is the goofiest shit I've seen, and I want to play it so bad because it's so fucking stupid?
Oh?
Yes, there is a bunch of RPGs based off Cthulhu called Cthulhu Saves the World, Cthulhu Saves Christmas, and a bunch of other shit, and it's so funny. I want to play them. They look so dumb. I need to play these games.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see Cthulhu throw hands with fucking Santa Claus.
Oh, there's a fighting game that reminds me of where here's Santa Claus and here's Moses.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Is it the one where... Jesus. Isn't that the one with Jesus where he breaks off a part of the cross and then uses them as gauntlets? Because he's like, fuck this, run my fade, and then just throw hands.
Yeah, he's a boxer type character. He's the... Why am I blanking on names? Third strike guy that hits T.
Dudley. Man, Dudley's so
started
cool.
with a D, but I couldn't remember. I hate Dudley. He runs my fade every single time I play that game.
I know that feeling too.
Because I play Akuma. I play Akuma, who, lots of damage, no defense. So I get stuck in a single combo, oh no, I'm dead. And Ibuki, I get stuck in a combo, oh no, I'm dead.
It also doesn't help the fact that, unlike the other cast, Dudley has no kicks. So it really throws you off on whether or not he's actually punching you. He just has various forms of punching, and that's it. Like, I think my weakness is with Tekken. Fuck Kunimitsu. It's Tekken 7 specifically. She is the moment I see you, I will rip you to shreds because I despise your existence.
Fair. I play King because whenever I'm playing a fighting game that I don't normally play all that often, I gravitate towards grapplers. Hey, am I playing any Street Fighter game that isn't Third Strike? I'm gonna pick Zangief. And I'm gonna geef on everyone.
Which is probably why I'm
fall over.
Which is probably why I'm not a fan of MKX for the most part. Like, it's fun, but at the same time, it's what I like to call Grappler, the fighting game. That is what that game is, because most of your combos are meant to lead into grabs. It is just grapplers. Every character is a grappler with various speeds.
Oops, all grapples.
It literally is all grapples.
If I don't pick grapples, the other thing I pick is character that looks cool and is a shit tier character. Hey, I play Multi-Blood infrequently, but frequently enough to know a bunch of the characters. I'm still gonna pick Neko Arc.
Well, I mean, it's Neko Arc.
Tier character. But look, haha, funny RoboCat. She's god awful. Sucks as a character. But haha, funny cat. If I'm playing Third Strike and I don't want to stunt on people, if I don't want to be hitting those raging demons, I'm going to pick 12. 12 sucks. He's not a good character. But he's cool.
Yeah, it checks out.
He's interesting.
Yeah, like, I think a character to despise for me is Kunimitsu from Tekken. Her whole thing is she has these fuck-ass lows that I can never avoid because all of her combos lead into lows, and lows are my weakness. Because a lot of her moves are meant to be like high to mid attacks, and then all of a sudden in between that combo she could just randomly be like, here's a random low, and then knock my shit down, and then immediately gives me her a free juggle. It's especially bad in Tekken 7, and I fucking hate her. She is one of the most frustrating fighting game characters I had the displeasure of fighting. And I was a Noctis main. I was a shit ass Noctis main. I was meant to be the scumbag. I was meant to be the one using my great sword to fucking send dudes flying into the air. That was supposed to be my thing. I'm supposed to be the one with the fuck ass warp striking because I was meant to be in Soul Calibur and not in Tekken, which I find so fucking funny that to the Tekken devs are straight up just like, huh, what's a character we can do? Fuck it, let's do this character who looks like this should be in Soul Calibur. Like Clive Rossfield, he looks like he should be in Soul Calibur. Why the fuck are they having the guy with the sword in a fighting game where everyone throws hands? It's either Harada was a big fan of Final Fantasy, or it's something else.
I would kind of have to probably Final Fantasy.
But yeah, like Tekken's weird like that. It's always been a weird series. People assume it takes itself too seriously, when in reality it doesn't. It's just goofy as fuck for the most part. And by goofy as fuck, I mean they straight up either don't care or there's just some other bullshit like that. Still funny as shit, because Tekken 5, ironically enough, is the most goofy. Because Tekken 5's endings are literally just, ah, yes, I want to tie my son and my grandson to a rocket and then launch them into space.
Send them to the moon.
How do you like that, Heihachi? How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot.
That was a little too close.
I pissed on the moon, you idiot.
God. The fact that none of that shit is scripted too is still the funniest thing I've heard in a while.
I wish I had those improv props, but I don't. Well, I do, but I have to be like intoxicated, and at that point, it's just me saying shit because haha, I'm buzzed. Liquid courage, a wonderful thing.
Liquid Ocelot. Oh, now that I think about it, I have
Liquid Ocelot.
Major, the cop of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. Which, oh yeah. Dude, once the collection comes out, I'm definitely buying 2 copies, one for Switch 2 and then one for PS5, because I want to see Snake do the worm on the ground on the go. And I want to see him do it at like the worm at 4K 60. I want to see I'm going to sound gay as fuck. I want to see those cheeks move up and down.
You're playing Metal Gear. Well, don't worry. Metal Gear Solid 4 is the most straight game there is.
Oh man!
Despite the fact that Ocelot and Snake literally adopt a child together, this is also the same game where instead of a stamina meter, you have a psyche meter, and the psyche meter goes up when you stare at it. And what?
God, I can never tell if Kojima's bi or straight.
I assume. I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Like, that man is...
If you ignore the fact that Snake and Hal are practically a married couple in a airplane with a child. You also, this is the same game where Snake accidentally, in big quotations, drops a cigarette so he can look up Naomi's skirt. And there are multiple hidden posters around the world that you can look at to get a psyche boost.
Because of
also, Metal Gear Solid 4, weirdly enough, it gets infinitely better on second and third playthrough because there are New Game Plus items that are amazing and really fun to use.
You know what's kind of gonna suck is that MGS put us on the online, so there's that.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid 4 online is better than 3's, like, infinitely, because the game controls better.
It depends which version of 3. Original 3 or original online or Delta online? Oh, okay.
Original 3 online compared to 4 is like night and day. The original 3 feels like, oh, this is something Kojima wanted to do, but couldn't because like 90% of people don't have online on their PS2 because you need a special adapter.
Yeah, it checks out.
And 4, it's, hey, we're following in Xbox's case, and here's online. Also, it's free. PS3 online is free for you to just have. You can just play. And then it had a very good first year of online, and that kind of fell off because Metal Gear Solid 4 was kind of fell off. Because, hey, game's fun. But hey, no one's playing that. They're playing Call of Duty.
Because of course they are. Which is funny, considering Metal Gear is all...
Why would you...
I was gonna say it's funny, because Metal Gear was doing the Army Oorah brother thing before fucking COD was doing it.
Yeah. Also, they were competing with Army of Two at that point, which was also very... That was popping off, where if you wanted to play co-op with your friends in a military shooter, you played Army of Two.
Man, those two games, the first two need a remaster. Devil's Cartel, fuck that game.
It's also why the Empire's so strong.
Never played it. I played the first two, and I played the first one a lot. I played the second one a decent amount, but I never owned it because my friend had it.
I still love that game.
I had the first one, and man,
I still love that game's gimmick of if you go hard, the game will go just as hard against you, but also makes it kind of easier if you're playing with a friend because your friend is like, oh yeah, it's easier for me to move around because my friend is being a god and basically sniping everyone in the face.
Did you know that that's a mechanic in Metal Gear Solid 4 as well?
Oh yeah, like the faction system,
it's
right?
Called the emotion. No, not even a faction system. It's the battlefield emotion system. All the bosses are based off of emotions: crying, anger, fear,
I'll handle this myself.
And what is it? It's laughing, crying, rage, and I think it's scared. And if you fill up any enemies of those 4 meters, or your NPCs do, they will react in different ways, making the game easier or harder for you.
Yeah.
Like laughing is like Joker's laughing gas, and they will laugh so hard that they knock themselves out. Rage will cause them to draw aggro of everyone around them, allies and enemies included. Scared will have them drop their gun and book it, and crying will have them do the same thing, but instead of booking it, they'll just cower on the ground right where they stand. And it's really hard to do that in the first base game, but once you hit New Game Plus, you get specific tranquilizer darts for all 4 emotions, plus books that instantly fill out the meter if they read it, like the magazines.
Checks out.
It's a very cool mechanic that like no one ever uses because it's really hard to get some of the emotions. Like, how do you get the laughing emotion in a casual run? It's you put on the iPod, and when you grab someone, and you hold them, they can hear what you're playing, and then you can infect people with that emotion that way. Like, hey, do you want to make someone sad? You play Love Deterrent on your iPod, or The Best Is Yet to Come, and you hold on to them, and their sadness meter goes up as you hold them in a chokehold. And then when you release them, yeah.
Yeah, it checks out.
Full emotion system that doesn't get used, but it's cool.
Yeah, there are some things that, like, you know, that's a funny thing. There are just those times when games have these super unique systems, but don't take advantage of them until later on. And I don't know how to feel about that, because it's like, you would think, oh man, I wish there was something in this game that actually made me use that, only to realize there is, it's just the fact that it's just hard to do.
I'm so hyper. Let's go.
Yeah, it's, like, the ability to control bees, in Metal Gear Solid 3. No one ever uses the bee method. You can. With, like, the Hornet outfit and causing them to do that kind of stuff. What's some other good things that Metal Gear does? Metal Gear Solid 5 with using the cardboard box to slide down hills and low crawling out of cardboard boxes and leaving up like pinup posters on them to distract guards.
And MGS5 is so fun.
Those, but I was thinking of streaming it earlier, but it's so unbelievably hot here, being like 90-something degrees. My PS4 got hot, so I turned it off. So I'm not streaming today until it's night.
Also,
even then, that's after D&D today.
It's also the
Assuming
fact
we do D&D today.
I think we are, because I talked with JP about it yesterday, and he says we are. At least I think we are. If not, nothing doesn't get in the way.
Maybe. We'll see. The last time we did Pirate D&D was 6 weeks ago.
AKA, I think 2 months ago. Also, I got food. Hell yeah, Botana.
Me too, kind of. I'm cooking, since it's warm out, I thought I would make, some good old classic home cooking grill food and crock pot food, stuff you'd see at a family reunion. So I'm making baked beans in the crock pot, and I'm making grilled chicken with like a barbecue rub on it, and probably some form of potato.
Yeah. You know, once the remasters come out, I'm gonna have to buy a shit ton of snacks for all the cutscenes. Like, I know you say that there's not that many cutscenes, but that's because you're the fact you replayed that game so many times, you're able to like speed run through most of it, so you don't have to do.
Well, there's not a whole lot of
cutscenes.
There's not a whole lot of cutscenes, but they're, well, I guess that's kind of like
just that they're long.
Misconstrue me. I think, yeah, they're long. Like, hey, the cutscene to get from chapter 3 to 4 is, or no, yeah, the act 3 to 4 cutscenes are like 90 minutes, and the final cutscene is, I think, like an hour and a half. The game is half cutscenes. The game will take you 18 hours to complete. There is 9 hours of gameplay, and there's 9 hours of cutscenes.
Yeah, which is probably why I said I'm going to get snacks for it, because of the fact, as you said, the cutscenes are long. So I'm going to need to... Fuck!
Yeah, also...
I think my... Oh, shit. My controller may have stick drift. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Kojima knows that the cutscenes are long, because each of the introduction cutscenes lets you play as the Metal Gear Mark II, which is a little tiny Metal Gear that Otacon made, and it lets you explore like the airship base and get collectibles and do like puzzles while they're talking about plot, and stock up on resources by picking them up in the plane.
Yeah.
Also, every cutscene has symbolism. Like when Sunny cracks an egg into the pan, it's alluding to the plot of Metal Gear. Like, she cracks an egg, and sometimes there's two yolks, implying for Metal. Or I think it's in Act 2, she cracks an egg, and there's two yolks, implying that there's two souls in one body, that being Liquid and Ocelot in the same body. I think in Act 3, when she cracks the egg, it's broken, implying that Naked Snake is going to end up broken by the end of the game.
I thought you were going to say Naked Stank.
Naked Stank. Well, honestly, he probably does. Dude, whenever I think of Metal Gear Solid 3, I can't help but think of Metal Gear Solid 5 and Skullface and his, like, 2.5-minute spiel that he gave to the wrong person. And then he gets killed by the wrong person. Because Big Boss is in fuck knows where. He's in Zanzibar.
Zanzibar Land, I think.
I think he goes straight to Zanzibar.
I think he goes straight
to Zanzibar Land and starts working on Encounter. Because that's where 2 takes place, and that's where actual Big Boss is. Because Metal Gear 1 happens, and that takes place on the mother base that you infiltrate, that you build up in 5, and then Solid Snake kills you with rockets. And that turns out to be V. Despite the fact that the biggest fan theory is actually, no, we don't care about that retcon. Big Boss does actually die multiple times. V is actually Gray Fox.
I'm at the top of my game.
For some reason. That's why, I don't know. The V is Gray Fox theory is stupid. It's goofy.
Yeah, they'll do it. Also, I need to ask a question, because I asked this question way back when with Fire Emblem Three Houses. You know Edelgard, right? Do you know her plot?
Oh, she is evil, and she is not the Death Knight, the other one that hires the Death Knight.
But you know her, like, her whole motivation and shit.
No. All I know is she evil, and she wants to dismantle the church for some reason, because oh no,
yeah,
the church is evil and it should be free for everyone and this or that.
Because I was gonna ask, like, shit, if those kids got to play MGS3, like, what would they think of the boss's motivation?
Hey, looking good.
Like, of a world.
The funniest thing is that not even no one knows what the boss's motivation is, because Naked Snake, Big Boss, takes it as a world without borders, not being literal, but as well, actually, soldiers should work for themselves and get paid money dollars, and we should become mercenaries. And then
oh, yeah, Pearl.
Zero construes a world without borders is
Pearl's in the chat.
A world without should be hello. I completely forgot that you were streaming.
Yeah.
Because I've been still doing yard work.
Yeah.
Cooking food. But a world without borders should actually be controlled by an AI government somehow. Probably Zero comes to that conclusion that he should start up the Patriot.
Yeah.
Because all she says is, I went to space and I saw a world without borders and I knew what my calling was. And then Snake was like, okay, time to become mercenaries. And then Zero was, what if whole world controlled by George Washington, the AI model?
Yeah. It's still the funniest thing that the fact that a misunderstanding is the main reason that saga even happens to begin with. That entire saga happens because of an unfortunate misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Because
and I always took it as Big Boss, or the boss, she just wants peace. She just wants peace on Earth with the world without wars. And then both of them decide that what she actually meant was war good for different reasons.
Because they're idiots.
Big Boss said
everyone was stupid.
And then Zero said, and then everyone was stupid except for Ocelot. And that is why at the end of Metal Gear Solid 3, you realize that the only one that she trusted was Ocelot. She's the only one who actually had the foresight to think about the world.
Ironic that her own flesh and blood, the one she barely even knows, is the one that understands her thing the most.
Yeah, the one who is kidnapped from her and raised in a cult by the Patriots. Or the philosophers, I guess. They aren't the Patriots yet. Raised by the philosophers was the one who was like, yep. And he never finds out. He's just like, oh, that's that lady that I worked with.
I think my controller has stick drift. Are you kidding me?
A horrible face.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it's still funny to me that shit even happens. Because people be stupid.
Yeah, look at his wiki. He has like 10 affiliations, and he always ends up being the good guy. Kind of.
Somehow. Like, the guy laughing and pointing at laughing at his mom's protege's son as he's bleeding out and threatening to shoot him, that if Snake got lucky, could have actually killed him. But because Ocelot be Ocelot,
maybe
he manages to bullshit his way out of everything somehow. And manages to somehow be the good guy in the end. Somehow he's the good guy in the end. somehow, and it's like it's still funny as hell to me. Is Ocelot the good guy in all this? How is the guy that tortured you in the first game, got mind controlled in the second, and was straight up lying to you in the third, the good guy here? It's funny when you think about it. Oh, he's muted. Man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that saga anymore.
Okay. Hello. So I was checking out stuff. Checking up on baked beans.
Hell yeah, baked beans. You gotta love baked beans.
In my crock pot.
As for me, I got fish and chips. Tacos with meat, tortilla chips with tortilla chips with some meat on them, and some rice. I'm about to be on the shitter for a while. Let's go.
What's up with me? Because I've always been, whenever I get Mexican food, I can't stand ground beef.
No, it's not ground beef. It's fajita.
Or beef.
Yeah, it's beef. Or fajita, as I call it. Or as we call it over here. And it's great. Because the place we got... Because the place we have it at is amazing. And funnily enough, the place we get it from is mostly a fish food place. It's known for being like a fish place. They just so happen to sell this type of meat, and it tastes amazing.
Hell yeah.
It's the equivalent of Taco Bell being a Mexican joint, but then they made those wings that apparently taste amazing. Like, you remember the wing? Taco Bell wings things.
I don't really go to Taco Bell. I don't get fast food really because I cook at home and I live in the middle of nowhere. The only place nearby that have food, there is Subway. There is gas station pizza known as Casey's, which might be why we're the number one.
Well,
What's the right word for it? Number one pizza eaters in the entire United States. It's a big contributing factor. Is every single gas station has gas station pizza that's actually really good. A bit overpriced, but really good. And a Mexican food place where I get seafood chimichangas there, and they're pretty okay.
That's funny.
Basically, it's just chimichangas. What is shrimp? So it's just shrimp burrito, shrimp chimichangas. Oh, and a barbecue pulled pork kind of place, but that doesn't operate 24/7 because, hey, winter, and they do all their cooking outside on these giant grills and smokers. So during the winter, they're shut down.
Shall I then?
Which, that shit's cool, by the way. More places that do that stuff should have their grills outside.
It smells great when you walk down Main Street and they're cooking up a batch. The only issue is I live in the middle of nowhere, so it doesn't get a whole lot of business.
I feel as though I've reached
But when they do have a lot of people there, you can really smell the meats.
They have the meats.
It's very nice. They have the meats.
Also, I'm gonna sound weird. Do you watch a guy called Dylan? This is gonna be random. Do you watch a guy called Dylan Hollis?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say I would not be surprised because
You must heal quickly.
how do I describe him? He's basically, what if you gave a gay man from Bermuda the ability to make antique food or old people food, and it's like. Yep, that's expect. Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe I have actually.
He's the guy that does like. He has like a whole 1960s retro vibe to him.
What is his name again?
Dylan Hollis. He's like skinny, pasty white. And he's probably the fruitiest baker I've seen.
Yeah. I do know him, yes. I watch him very frequently. I just didn't know his name for a second because I have the thing where I don't remember people's names. But you said vintage fruity baker. And I'm like, oh yeah, no. Yeah, probably.
Dude, I've been watching people. There are people that do like reaction bit channels, like those types. I watch those guys every now and then just to see how they react to him because it's the funniest shit every single time. For example, because of the fact that he is fruity and he is gay, he likes to take advantage of that, and is like,
very, very much so.
And I'm like thinking to myself, there's no way there's no way this man is moving like that and is not gay. There's no way. And he makes it very obvious that he is. And I think he jokes about it sometimes too. Where I think it was like collabing with someone else, like Nick, Nick, where he said like he was asking a bunch of questions and he's like, oh, do you like cookies? And he's like, yeah. He's like, do you like men?
You like men? Yeah, with the Nick Giovanni, Giovanna. The guy who
Nick Giovanni, yeah.
Yeah, and then there was also Plant Food, Liam, the guy who everyone tags for cottage cheese videos. Hey, this recipe called for cottage cheese.
And he's annoyed.
Liam.
He hates.
Tag Liam.
He gets annoyed by that, by the way, and I find it fucking hilarious every single time. Because he's just like, I get it. Cottage cheese, haha, healthy. Can you stop?
Yeah, the funniest thing is I like 90% of those recipes, even if they are sweet. I just like cottage cheese. I've already been doing that for like the last 10 years. Because, hey, sometimes... I don't like ground beef. I think ground beef is kind of stinky. I'm not a huge red meat person. I like chicken, turkey, seafood. Everyone else in my family likes red meat. So, hey, I want to get protein in where I can. It's like a Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. And add that to like my pancakes. And add that to a baked potato. Add cottage cheese to everything. Because, protein. Healthy. And I don't have to subject myself to ground beef.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
unless it's on a burger. I like ground beef when it's smashed into a patty and has cheese on it. That's
or
also known as a burger.
Or also Hamburger Helper, which macaroni and beef just hit different.
I've never been a huge... I can't stand Hamburger Helper, but not because it's ground beef and pasta. It's ground... I like it, but I don't. It has this weird, like, greasy film that gets on the pasta.
Yeah.
And it's a textural nightmare for me, and it makes me gag. I can't stand that texture. It tastes good.
Thanks, lady.
Can't do the texture.
Little trick. I recommend getting a paper towel and trying to drain out that grease as much as possible. Like, if you're not a fan of the grease, I recommend getting a paper towel. And
it's never not enough. It's like, I've gone through like 6 paper towels, and there's still more grease.
And then then again, the way I do it is that I just... The way I do it, I just absolutely submerge my Hamburger Helper with cheese. Like, I'll get like the American plastic cheese and I'll just throw like 5 or 6 of them in there. And if it's like, if the grease is still in there, it's like it's not enough. I need to put more.
Fair. How I do it is I put like bread in it to soak up the grease. And if I have some crunchy bits, it helps me forget that it's like the greasiness on the noodles, because I don't know, put some panko breadcrumbs or regular breadcrumbs on top and bake the Hamburger Helper afterwards, and now you have crunchy, crispy bits in your mac and cheese.
Hell yeah.
And that adds a little bit of textural variety that makes me not gag. But if I had to pick between like the type of Hamburger Helper, I'm almost always gonna see if I could get tuna helper instead. Because I'd rather dump a can of tuna into, like, tuna casserole or tuna and broccoli over the ground beef ones.
Yeah, as for me,
if I did have a ground beef one, I'm probably gonna go with the Philly cheesesteak ones or the cheese enchilada ones.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I did the wrong thing.
Because that's
oh, yeah. I was gonna say like to add to your cottage cheese thing. I think my weakness or like the food I eat the most is, ironically enough, beans. I can eat beans pretty much all day. And it'll last me throughout the entire day. Just give me a bowl of beans and I'll just like, fuck it. I can make this last the whole day.
Me too.
So I'll just like slam like a bowl of beans every now and then out of boredom, and it's just like fuck it, might as well, right? And not only that, it just goes with everything. I can make like little tostadas with them, and they're great. They go really well with chorizo. They go well with rice. I could just mix them up with a bunch of shit. And I'll just eat beans all day. I'll be on the shitter for a while, but hey, beans is beans, especially refried beans with a bit of lard. That's usually how I eat my stuff. Unhealthy as shit, but hey, tastes good. Hello? There we go. But like, yeah, I'll just like, oh shit. Oh, there goes Doc. But yeah, I'll just slam a bean tacos like by themselves for a while. And I'll make like 3 tacos last the whole day. Hey Doc. Welcome back. What happened?
My internet went out because I'm outside and I went too close to my garden, and my internet went out, so I left the Discord call to re-enter on data.
That checks out.
Anyways, I was saying all the stuff that would make people shit themselves or have bad stomach experiences, I don't have to deal with. So I can eat an ungodly amount of beans and drink 12 cups of coffee and then eat like a brick of cheese. And I'm okay.
Eat a brick of cheese, he says. Yeah, that checks out.
I live in the northern Midwest. We are known for eating cheese and ranch with our pizzas and fried cheese, regular cheese, lots of cheese, and eating butter burgers, where you just make a burger and then you just cut a knob of butter and you just throw it on top.
Sorry, but I'm done here. Good luck with the rest of them.
Just eat butter with your burger.
That is the fattest shit I've heard in a while.
Yeah, if you ever go up north, go to Culver's. You got the Wisconsin fish fries. You got your butter burgers, which is a burger where you top it with butter. It's like 2,000 calories per burger, by the way. So it's like your entire calories for the day.
There we go.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to. Like here's the thing. I get it. I'm Texan. We eat that shit for breakfast all the time. Like, that's what I mean. Literally, that's literally our whole thing, our stereotype. I cannot eat. I can't imagine eating a butter burger, and I'm just thinking to myself, damn, that has got to be the most cholesterol thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. And it comes with ice cream afterwards if you get like the full meal, because you get your fries or your cheese curds, you get your butter burger, and then you get your ice cream afterwards.
Christ.
It's dairy. It's just consume dairy. It's all dairy. in high school, on a field trip after a long day, one of my friends smashed 3 of those burgers.
Christ.
He didn't get fries or a drink or ice cream or anything, so it's like, you know, save some calories there. But like 3 Butterburgers is woof.
3 Butterburgers is still 3 Butterburgers. Jesus. And you said he slams these? Like he just Christ.
Well, because it was a field trip, so we have like half an hour to eat. And he has 3 burgers to get through.
I would have just saved them and just like brought them with me, unless he couldn't bring food on the bus.
Oh, you could have. I think he just was hungry, I guess. Must have been, because 3 burgers is 3 burgers. I think I got a burger and some waffle fries, and that's it. But I'm trying to remember what happened like a decade ago. This was like 2016, 2017.
Yeah, it checks out. Because, yeah.
And I'm hungry. It's really unfortunate all of my food's in crock-pot and won't be done for another, like, 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah, I understand. That sucks. Yeah, like... I think the most in terms of, like, burgers, because here's the thing. There's a difference between being full and actually getting nourishment. Because, as you know, like... Stomach be doing stomach things. Oh shit, a crit.
Yeah.
It's you can't if you want to trick your body into like eating less, you gotta like how do I describe this? Essentially, you need to eat foods that are fulfilling but also provide the nourishment or protein you need. It's why like a lot of healthy recipes like have big ass portions from what I noticed recently. Like a lot of recipes that are meant to be like healthy as of late have been like having these big ass portions. Because it's like, oh, this thing has just as many calories as this thing, and this thing that you're eating that's making you bigger is somehow making you smaller. And if the reason they always make it smaller is that we keep buying more and more. Whereas this is the same thing, but it's way more and more fulfilling. Which is what a lot of people have been doing as of late.
Have you seen the YouTuber that does like the healthy protein sweets? And he's like, you could have 1 cosmic brownie, or you could have 48 of these ooey and fucking gooey fucking and swearing every other sentence. Or every sentence, every other word, basically. And showing off that you can eat 48 protein cookies. And it's like, yeah, that will certainly get you full.
Yeah.
Would you rather this 1 slice of pie or 6 pounds of gummy worms? And that's a recipe for like gummy worms that have a net calorie count of like 10 calories pound. Because it's nothing but water, gelatin, and sugar-free drink packets.
Well, I mean, technically it's healthier. Technically it's healthier.
Technically. It will contribute to my aspartame addiction, and I will be fulfilled. Yeah, I always go for fulfillment over just...
tasting well.
Well, I think it tastes well, but I always go for like, I'll get a burger, but I'm also the type of person to turn like a sandwich into a salad. Like, I go to Subway and I'll get like 3 separate meats. I'll get my pepperoni, my salami, and my ham. and I'll get my dressings, and then I'll load it up with every single veggie known to man. Or I'll get a burger, and I'll have lettuce, raw onions, tomato, spinach, jalapenos, bell peppers, or not bell peppers, banana peppers.
I can't stand raw onions. I need to have that shit caramelized.
I can't stand cooked onions. And I did the tier list of like foods, like the appetizer tier list. I think I put onion rings at like an F tier. Would never eat. I can't stand the taste of like cooked onions. And if it's caramelized and put into like a sauce or something, sure. But I just think soft, flimsy onions are gross. I need to have them be crunchy and spicy.
Yeah, I need... Man, this fucker won't die. Yeah, like I said, I need that shit caramelized. I can't stand them, like, crunchy. Because it's not the good type of crunchy for me. It's the soft. It's, like, crunchy that it feels crunchy, but soft enough that the texture's wrong for me. Like, if it doesn't immediately turn into dust in my mouth, I don't like it. Like, I need that shit to start.
Oh,
like, it gets slimy real fast for me.
Yeah. I feel it tastes more slimy when it's partially cooked, because then you get like the flimsiness. I'm a very anti-sog in my food. Love cereal. The instant it gets there's no more crunch, I'm like gagging trying to eat the rest of the cereal. So that's why I pick cereals that are very hard to sog out, where like the outside gets soft but the inner core is still crunchy. That's why I don't really care for pasta, because pasta is all flimsy, unless you make it al dente and it's still firm. I gotta have some textural variety, or else I'm going to be upset. Oh, kitty.
Yeah, that checks out. Oh, finally, kill this man, please. He's been alive for too long. Please, just die already. You've been in the healing spot for too long. Then again, me blocking you is probably not helping. Either way, just die already. But yeah. There's also it also depends on what I eat too, because sometimes I'll slam. Like, I hate like ham by itself, but if you put it on pizza, I'll eat it. Also, like, it just depends. Sometimes I just like you need a topping. Sometimes you need it on other foods. That's essentially it.
Strange place. Clean, but in the sort of way that comes from being devoid of all life. Hostile to it. That sound in the distance. Waves against a shore? I remember as a child hearing it said that somewhere in Zofia, a sea spans the gap between the living world and the dead. I'm ready for anything.
Yeah. I had to mute for a second because dog was upset that I was outside and she wasn't outside. I brought her outside with me.
Ah, yes, doggy love to play.
And then cat came out. Yeah, and then cat came outside too, but he has thick fur, so he immediately started to get hot, and now he's sleeping in the shade.
Man, cats are weird. Especially owls. Owls are just cats running on bird hardware.
Yeah. They're very funny next to do the whole 360.
I'm happy you're on my side.
I'll handle this myself.
Man. What is... I got reminded of some game that I haven't thought about in like a decade. Where you're a cat exploring a city.
Stray?
No. Before even that, like I said, a decade ago. You're a woman who gets turned into a cat and you explore the city. It's like a watercolor game. Or the art style is like in like watercolors. And then at night, the people turn into monsters.
Leave it to me.
Ready anytime.
I forget. This is like 2016 when this game trailer came out.
I was gonna say One Shot, but One Shot's a recent thing. I don't think it was 2016. I think it was something way later.
It was.
Feeling good. You can fall down now.
Man, I know I talked about Switch 2 earlier. Dude, earlier today I was playing 7 Remake on it. Like, and by earlier today I mean like at 12 o'clock.
That was amazing.
And bro, how the fuck did they optimize that shit? Like, I get it. The game even ran on base PS4, but base PS4 did not look as good. And I'm pretty sure the reasoning is because of the fact that apparently Square was like, yeah, we're gonna put this PS4 game on the Switch 2, but we're also gonna give the game the graphics quality of the PS5 version. And I'm like, huh? So I'm just thinking to myself, if this game runs that well, then how is Rebirth gonna run? Because Rebirth is coming out like in what, June for the Switch 2? And I'm buying that game as well when it comes out. How the hell is that game gonna run? Because that's a big ass game. If that's the case, I'm gonna need to buy another SD card.
Another one. No.
Which, I'm gonna rant about this real quick. Why the fuck are the SD cards like $100 for like a terabyte one? Knowing damn well these games are gonna be huge.
But I guess.
Like, obviously,
spend more money to achieve more product.
Worst part is I can't even use my old one because the Switch 2 only uses specific SD cards, and I'm like, fuck you mean I can't use this one? I bought this one specifically from Nintendo. You saying I can't even use your own shit on my... Ooh, it's annoying.
Hey, just remember, with the PSP release, you had to buy proprietary memory sticks, which were like
I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that.
Or 32 megabytes.
I didn't have to buy that because my brain didn't even know those were a thing.
Ready anytime.
Which, fun fact,
38 megabytes that the game comes with is enough to save your data for a handful of games.
Which
it's enough.
Which we're talking about this in the Discord, bro. I can't wait for Square to be like, you know what? Let's re-release Nier Automata again, and then make a useless PS5 port, and a neat Switch 2 port. Man, that game is so weird. It's technically Square's third pillar, but it's also not. How do I describe Nier? It's like, because Nier and Drakengard were just super niche, and then all of a sudden Automata comes out, and now it's like it just skyrocketed its popularity thanks to 2B. You know exactly why.
I mean,
and then all of a sudden, oh, now it's their third pillar now, and they're promoting the shit out of it, and I'm like, the fuck?
Hey, guess what? No one cared about Yakuza until Zero came out, and then it was the biggest blockbuster.
Yeah, and nowadays...
And now Kiwami is doing games.
Yeah. You see, Burrow, paying attention is a strong word. It's straight up, I just didn't watch that one. Because for the Switch 2 stuff, I was mostly... What's the word? Not gonna lie, I just wasn't paying attention to it because of the fact I just didn't watch those streams. I just watched the reveal of the Switch 2, and I'm like, oh, neat, awesome. Gonna get that when it comes out. Heard the shit about it, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait a bit until the things get patched up. And then I waited, and apparently most of the stuff's been fixed, so now it's good. I straight up didn't even know that part, so my dumbass brain didn't even know that you needed proprietary SD cards. I just knew the thing existed, and that was it. And now that I realize that, I'm like, well, shit. I gotta pay $60 for a 256 gig SD card now. It's not even an excuse. It's straight up, I didn't even know. I'm not even trying to excuse it. I literally did not know that was a thing. I'm not excusing it. Because it was mostly a me thing that I didn't pay attention. Because of the fact, like I said, I didn't watch those streams. So I didn't even know that you needed those SD cards. And it's annoying. Because I was thinking to myself, once I get it, I'm going to transfer over all my stuff on the SD. What the fuck is... What the hell? Why is there Japanese on my screen now? In case you didn't know, Valentia, even though it runs amazingly well on this totally legit 3DS PC, textures like to bug out when you're dashing in dungeons, but yeah.
I'm ready for anything.
Completely unrelated, but I'm going through my garage right now looking at random books that I have collected throughout the years, and I found my old Pokemon cards from the early 2000s. And I found that Fat Fuck Pikachu one.
Oh, is it the original one?
I really don't like it. Yeah, I don't like how they slimmed down Pikachu, comparing them. It's the Fat Fuck Pikachu one, and he has like a single move, and it's Spark, and it's a very not good card, I think. I'll have to look at it again. And also, I have like 20 Caterpies of the exact same Caterpie. It's so funny. And Staryu.
Man. I wish I still had some of my old Pokemon cards. But then again, all the ones I had were bootleg. You want to know how they were bootleg? Simple. They had like the 10,000, 4,000 HP ones.
Oh. Dude, have you ever made your very own Pokemon card before?
No. I just had the cards because my cousin gave me his.
Do you want to take a guess on who I made a Pokemon card for?
Who?
Once upon a time. Chris Redfield. With his RE5 box art model where he's holding the gun up to his shoulder.
Ready anytime.
Man.
It was fun back in the day, making Pokemon cards. I'm not sure if people still do it anymore, but I assume probably.
They probably
people
do.
Fake Amons now, and they just.
Yeah, I'm guessing people do.
Art instead of.
I guess people still do. They just don't actually do it on paper. They like print them out, then make fake ones.
Yeah.
Man.
The other thing I found out is a cookbook I apparently got from a Methodist church somewhere.
Where the? Never mind.
Right next to my Pokemon. And I think that's really funny. Yeah, also a Presbyterian church. A Methodist, two separate churches I have cookbooks from with my Pokemon cards. And I have no clue.
You know what's funny? Now I think about it. Why is it always that in funerals they have certain foods? You ever notice that?
Yeah. I assume it's probably because it's cheap to make on bulk, but also sometimes that church/funeral food just hits different. Like it's really good.
Sometimes they do. Specifically when they even have their own barbecue pits. Because when I used to go to church, yes, I used to.
I also used to. Guess how that turned out?
Yeah. I can tell immediately.
Yeah.
It's still funny as hell to me. Because, like, there are times when church food hits different and then other times where it tastes like hot garbage. Like, it depends. It's like running a... Like, it's like RNG, whether the church food's gonna be great or not. Because sometimes it tastes like god tier, and then other times it's like, the fuck am I eating?
Sometimes you get fried chicken, mashed potatoes with an amazing gravy and some nice veggies on the side and a nice sweet drink. And then other times you get a warm, not hot, but like has been sitting in the sun, ham and cheese sandwich on a Hawaiian roll wrapped in cellophane that you were handed.
It's probably worse when you have like a family member who...
Like, yep.
You know makes good food, but then for some reason they go to church and the food doesn't taste as good, and it's like, man, what did the church debuff do?
They told them that salt was and spices were from the devil.
Speaking of that,
I haven't had church food in like forever. Yeah. My most recent big food where everyone cooks something has been like family reunions, where actually, it's like 40, 50 people bring stuff to a giant potluck.
I was gonna say, speaking of the devil, apparently, I know, random thing to bring up. There's a subreddit I follow that's all about like power scaling. And someone did like beings that we thought were the strongest when in reality weren't. And there was like 3 images. One of them was, I think, the alien, and the other was like Lucifer. And apparently he just explained, yeah, Lucifer's not actually the strongest. The only reason he's a threat is because he's a good liar. Other than that, he gets his ass handed to him by literally every top tier angel.
Yeah,
just because he's
no dance Lucifer.
Like, just because he's the big one that got sent to hell doesn't mean he's the strongest one. He isn't like a leader.
He's pulled alive really well.
Yeah, he's not the leader of hell. He's just one of the many prisoners. He's just the more well-known one.
Yeah. He's just a guy who did a bad and tried to usurp some people. And then some people made some really hot portraits of him crying.
Honestly?
And then they told the artist, Michelangelo, to stop being horny for Lucifer. And then they hired his brother, who made an even hotter portrait.
And now we got shows like Lucifer, where for some reason they always have to portray him as this himbo type dude.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I always liked the short, curly, red hair version of him that you get in like the where he has his he's crying and he has the trying to hide his face with his R, but he looks pissed off. I think that's a good design for Lucifer. SMT also does a really good design for Lucifer, I feel.
Fun fact,
SMT 3.
Fun fact, canonically, I think Lucifer's whole thing is literally, he is an all-white being. He has no form. He's just all white. And I think the only piece of media I showed that actually portrayed that was, ironically enough, Faith, the Unholy Trinity, which, play those horror games. Those are great horror games. Highly recommend them.
Oh. I always get, like, the Father Garcia grind set video where it's, he pulls up with a shotgun and he's like, let's go fight some demons, John. And then he's blowing demons' heads off with like a hunting shotgun, his Remington, while you're lighting him back up with your cross.
Yeah, that is one stereotype about priest that there is. I love the stereotype of the priest being like, I will shoot you in the face for God. Those are my favorite type of stereotypes for priest. The ones that just straight up shoot you in the face.
Have you seen the scene from Machete where a bunch of thugs break into the church in Machete and then the priest like sounds like 8 people?
Yeah.
I think it's Machete.
Then it's also the fact
he has a shotgun and he's moving.
Oh, sorry.
And it's really fun.
It's also why I kind of like Blue Exorcist, if you ever seen that anime, which highly recommend. Only watch the first half and then watch the Kyoto Saga. Because, yeah, here's a little fun fact.
I watched the first 4 episodes and then I stopped.
Here's a little fun fact about that anime. The original release, imagine using Armor Knights. Oh, yeah, I know. Also, you're new. Hello, Irie W. Koi, whatever your name is. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, Blue Exorcist is I used to love that shit. It's great. I just like the idea of a priest just punching the shit out of demons.
Yeah. It's a good archetype. It's very fun. It's if we ever play D&D and I pick a cleric class, that's what I'm gonna be making my archetype around.
Where's the Pegasus
it's
Knights?
It's a fun archetype.
Oh, I haven't unlocked them yet. So I haven't. No, I don't have the Pegasus Knights yet. Oh, wait, I do. Never mind. It's just it's on Alm's side of the story.
Are Armored Knights generally considered to be bad units? Because I always loved like Armor Knights. I think they're fun. The stupid dumb himbos, Armor Knights.
Maybe.
Specifically, what's it? Oh, Fire Emblem games on the GameCube has one of my favorite Armor Knights in it.
No, I think I did unlock them. It's just on Alm's side of the story. Because I think I have a Pegasus Knight on Alm's side. No, I got it confused. I have them already. It's just I have it on Alm's side of the plot. Well, I have it on Alm's team, not on Silica's. So I got it confused. Sorry. Yeah, because I thought you meant on Silica's. Where's Paula and Katria? Oh, I haven't got them. Not yet, anyways. Because I don't. Oh, that's Claire.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, I don't think I got them yet.
Fire.
Yeah, because I don't know those characters. So I don't think I got those characters yet. Oh, you're running away, bitch? Are you just on Silica's side?
I'm ready for anything.
I really need to pull up chat again, so I could also I closed it like half an hour ago when my internet went out.
Yeah. It's also the fact that they're also, just to get this out of the way, I want you to know that I am shitty at. Oh, they're on Zofia Harbor. Oh, okay. I'll probably have to go back there to get them. I'm gonna let you know right away, almost right now, and immediately just to get it out of the way. I am not good at Emblem. I am dog shit, actually. So, yeah, you're gonna see me making a lot of mistakes. So, just to get out of the way, I'm just gonna let you know that I'm ass at Emblem.
And as current co-host, I am even worse at Emblem. I have played one game. And I played 3 houses on casual normal.
Same here.
Well, no, I did play the one with Lynn, but I didn't even make it past like the tutorial. I think I made it like 6 chapters in.
They're gonna be under
where
level?
you first unlock the bar.
Well, I'll still get them, just for the sake of having them. But, yeah. Have to feed them lots of experience to promote them. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. You know what's funny? You know what? You want to know the Femblem spin-offs I want to get? I want to play through the Warrior spin-offs. 3 Necro Dragons. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know. I remember when the original Warriors came out. I wanted to have a go at them. I wanted to play them because they look super fun.
I hear they're pretty good.
I know 3 Hopes is the better one because it's based off 3 houses. Calling yourself dog shit at Femblem, understand how bad you are at RPGs in general, dude. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing, I'm not underselling. I'm just selling that I'm dog shit at Femblem. I just forgot to say I'm dog shit at RPGs for the most part. Except action RPGs. For some, because no shit, action games are my tism, so. Call it FE. FE. Alright. I should just say Femblem because it makes it easier to figure out what it is. Because if I say FE, it just it doesn't sound as fun. I like saying Femblem because it's a much funner word to say.
When someone says FE, I think of FE Sharp, that Wii U game.
Oh yeah, I forgot that game existed. I need to play that one.
Me too, until someone says FE and I'm like, Sharp? I played it for like an hour, because one of my friends got a Wii U and a bunch of cheap games at one point. That's where I first played Wonderful 101. And we played like FE Sharp for like a total of half an hour, and then we played Zombie U instead. I don't think we played many good Wii U games. I think most of them were shovelware and a random picks.
That's what everyone calls
so
it, including Japan.
$5 a pop.
Yeah, I just like saying Femblem because it's just a fun word to say. It's the same reason why I say Resident Evil as Resi instead of RE, because it's just more fun to say. And it's why I call Resident Evil 4 Remake, Resi 4 Make, and Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resi 2 Make, 3 Make, that type of stuff. The code name for Fire Emblem is Iron as the Element. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess that makes sense more than just doing the first letters. Let's say I'm on the dropping the first acronym to just going to make, remake, for make, for Resi.
But, and then...
Or going re.
Use your Seraphim magic.
Re to make, re.
Oh boy. Let's see.
I'm up for anything.
Yeah, I think I may have kind of screwed myself. take care of this one while I'm at it.
Okay.
Thank you, Fruity Archer. Which also, Leon's fruity as hell. I love him for it. I'll turn back time to revive Jenny.
I'll have to reopen stream.
Well, here's the thing. I'm playing on casual and normal, so I'm not really that on... I'm not... Silica Seraphim? Yeah.
We got 2 casuals in charge of this playthrough. None of the other potential co-hosts / viewers that know about
Wrong thing! Shit! Okay, I'm resetting because of that, actually. Hold on. I'm resetting because of that. I fucked up.
Oh,
okay,
no.
I am resetting because of that.
You fucked it. Pay no attention to the reset behind the mirror or behind the curtain.
Hold on. I'm trying to... Fuck it. Right here. Oh, there goes my healer.
Oh no. She'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, she'll be back tomorrow.
Because it is casual.
Yeah.
You just can't redirect the rest of
She just has a tummy ache.
That's true. Man, if I got a tummy ache, I would be out of combat. Physical injury, no problem. Tummy ache, call me, I'm out for like 5 days. Tummy hurt.
I'm ready for anything.
Alright.
Lost the finger though? No issue.
There we go.
Okay. We need the finger.
Oh, hell yeah, crit. There we go. That's easier. I just don't like using the spells for characters all that often. Especially if my character's low on HP. So I'll just have characters tank as much as they can. Because I don't want them to die that fast. So it's probably why you didn't see me start having Celica use Seraphim. Because I want to keep her as the most highest HP I can leave her at.
Is this a Fire Emblem that uses like wands and stuff that can break to cast spells, or is it innate magic that regens each chapter?
No, it's basically your HP is your mana.
Okay.
Magic
So
is busted.
It's everyone is Dark Knight.
Pretty much.
Okay. Also, I will probably be dipping out here soon because I'm going to start cooking the rest of my food that isn't in process, which means that I will be tending to a grill and as to not light myself on fire / my headphones / me. I'm going to have to concentrate on not lighting things up.
That's cool.
Good luck with the rest of the stream. Bye-bye, everyone, and bye-bye, new person who has joined in for this stream.
Hello.
Yes. There's a Discord that you can... I just sent a shit-ass meme to the memes channel that you can see. It's the Discord.
We also play
D&D. Very bad.
We also play D&D. It's fun.
Play D&D. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go grill. It's like 90 degrees and perfect grilling time. Bye, everyone.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm shit at Femblem. I'm trying to... Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, shit. Well. Good. Well, goodbye, Fruity. What the... What the...
God, that was really painful. Sorry, but can I fall back for a bit? Oh, and thanks.
Hey, you're welcome. Anyways, you've healed. Oh, she's too far. Still too far. Does she have to be like point blank? Oh, she has to be like point blank. Okay. Or close to point blank. Whatever, that's killing. Oh, and it's a crit too, even better. And I'm pretty sure we're good with Necro Dragons. And I'm pretty sure we'll be able to kill these guys soon.
I'm so hyper. Let's go.
What does Aura do? I'm gonna test it out. What the heck was that? Okay, yeah, that just happened. What the heck was that? And dead Necro Dragon. Oh.
I must continue, no matter the cost.
Yeah, sure, Celica. Yeah, sure. Inventory. Give you that. You need heals desperately. Oh, and the healer is currently in a bad mood. Need to give you fucking... Yeah, I think my controller has drift. Because I keep trying to make certain like decisions and my controller keeps moving down. So I think this controller may have drift. So I'm probably going to have to get a new one at some point, which sucks.
Thanks for that.
Ooh. What are you? Coral ring. And a cog. Oh, force web, we have no need for it. Oh, this is to revive people. Well, there's no point in it because I play on casual, so there's no point. Let's see. Man, I don't know what it is. I really need to play those Fire Emblem Musos. More Femblem Musos. Like, they look fun. Like, obviously they might not be as good because of course they are. They're Musos for Femblem, which apparently 3 Hopes is great, but I need to play that one. I just remember hearing that the game had some performance issues at launch. I think I've been patched, or else I'm confusing it. I may be confusing it because I remember hearing about performance issues at launch. So maybe it got fixed later on, I think? I don't know. Bye-bye.
Ready anytime.
Let's see. You guys don't like fire. I'll take care of you first. Shit. Hello, Pearl. I am. As you can see, you saw my shit ass gameplay against those necro dragons, which is a miracle.
No point in reviving people when they need XP, dipshit.
On casual. I forgot to specify that.
Again, XP.
I'm at the top of my game.
Ah. Trying to figure out.
Feeling good. I'll handle this myself. It's unfair how good I am.
Oh yeah. Also, how was your day?
I'm ready to roll.
I'm trying to make progress in the Silk Song 100% speedrun.
The fact that you... How are people willing... Why is... I hate the fact that that's a challenge because of the fact that you said to yourself the game is huge, and how the fuck do you guys pull it off?
Routing, optimization, and practice.
A lot of practice.
Which I'm gonna do a lot of for the Act 3 bosses.
I still need to play Silk Song. And now
Beat
that
Hollow Knight first, it will prepare you as best it can.
And I'm going to be spending
because going in without that experience, straight to Silk Song, is going to be hell.
Yeah, because from what you described, isn't Silk Song way harder than the first game because of the fact that it's a lot more skill-based? AKA the platforming's a lot more rougher. And by rougher, I mean well-designed, but bullshit sometimes.
Yeah, and the fact that the vast majority of enemies deal either 2 damage at a time or 2 points of 1 damage quickly in quick succession.
Yeah.
With very few instances of triple damage.
Yeah, I'm waiting for... The reason I'm waiting on buying it because I want to buy it on all 3 stuff, PC, Switch, and PlayStation. You may be wondering why. Simple. Those devs deserve my money. And as you said, I feel appalled at them being on sale, because how dare you not want me to spend the most on your amazing game? How dare you well-earned and hardworking developers? How dare you try to make a sale for us when we will gladly pay you $60 for this game?
Yeah. And it's still a little weird to get over the fact that it's just 3 people.
Those 3 people are probably millionaires by now.
I would not be surprised.
All thanks to the mother.
Benefits of being an indie dev with a game that pops off. You have a lot of fuck you money. Fuck! Drift! Fucking stick drift. I was trying to attack it and move down to wait. I need to get a new controller. This one's starting to show its age. I've had this one for like 2 years now. It's starting to drift on me.
Ready anytime.
No, like seriously, that's not even an excuse. It legit is starting to drift.
Guess how poorly are you taking care of your controllers? I've had my Xbox controller for literal years.
Well, here's the thing. It's a third-party one. It's not like an official one. Like, for example, my PS5 one I've had for like 5 years now. Or no, not 5, 4 years, because I'm on PS5 in 2022. So it's been working for 4 years now, and it still works. And it's just the fact that it's just dusty. Because here's the thing, I'll even clean them out every chance I get, but there's just some dust I can't get out. Because you know when you like clean a controller, there's a little bit of dust in those little gaps that you can't get out, even with like a wet wipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to do that, and I guess some of that got into here. And it sucks. This is a high-quality controller, too. Like, this is an 8-bit Dude controller. Those guys make great stuff. So I'm probably going to need to invest in one of their new ones, because apparently their new ones are a lot more drift resistant, because those use Hall effect joysticks, and those are basically drift proof. So I'm probably going to have to get one of those. Fucking... Oh man, this is really starting. Wow, the drift is horrendous. Oh, that kills regardless. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get a new controller. Plus side, if I do get one, their new ones work on Switch 2 and PC, so it's a win-win for me. So I can play on both and not have to worry about it.
I'm on a roll today.
Wait. Oh no. Please don't tell me the drift is getting worse. Man, I'm gonna... Ooh. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh no.
What's happening?
I think the drift is in full effect now. The drift is in full effect. That is not good.
Feeling good.
Because I'm not even moving the stick and it's already moving. Okay, I think it's normal. Never mind. Probably got to start using... Oh! Actually, this is a smart move, actually. Don't Joy-Cons work on PC?
That all they had?
I am not sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because Steam allows you to use them, and there's been a bunch of like third-party apps to make them work. I could technically use my Switch 2 controllers on this thing. So if possible, I can try to Bluetooth connect them to my PC. Because I'm pretty sure Nintendo allows that stuff now.
Wish it were always this easy.
I think after this dungeon, I'm probably going to have to call it because this controller. Probably have to call it for a while until... Actually, no, never mind. That's not a good excuse. I have controllers I can still use. Shit. Oh no.
I'm ready for anything.
What doesn't help is I rest my hand on my thumbstick. So just with a slight movement of my thumb, it just causes it to bug out.
My apologies. I fight to protect what is dear.
Oh no.
I will be right back.
That ain't good.
Ready anytime. I'll handle this myself.
I'm at the top of my game. I'm ready to roll.
Alright, here we go. Put this here.
I'll handle this.
Right here.
Leave it to me.
Right here. Shit. Yeah, I'm going to get a new controller. This one's starting to break. Oh, hell yeah.
It's over.
Bye-bye.
Yeesh.
Oh, boy. Oh, the healer crit. Let's go. That's sad for you. That's really sad for you, actually. Bye-bye.
I must complete my mission.
Bye-bye.
I wish they all went this way.
I fear I've reached my limits.
Ooh, Iron Lance. Is it possible? Oh, that does not look good. At least I know this place is useful for later if something happens. Am I missing anything? Because I'm looking at the map to see if I'm missing anything. I don't think I am. I'm so glad this game was made prior to the new 3DS so that the C-Stick can work properly. Oh? Nope, not there. This leads back in here. I'm gonna avoid you guys for now. Because I can't afford to fight you guys. Oh man, that don't look good at all. Did I go any other directions? Nope, I did not. Let's see, anything in here? No. Okay, so there's other spots.
I'm back.
Yeah. Oh, here's the Mila idol. Found it.
The people at the castle really didn't recognize you, did they? I mean, Zofia Castle's basically your home, right? I can't really wrap my head around that place being someone's home.
Yeah.
There are just 5 of us in my home, and it's packed to the gills. Being poor is rough sometimes, but we're all still quite close.
Well, I mean, to be fair, being rich kind of makes you a bit of an ass sometimes. Uncle, I know this is going to sound weird. I'd rather not be a millionaire because I feel like being a millionaire is just asking for a new set of problems that you know you can't deal with mentally. Like, yeah, all your old ones are solved, but now you got to deal with some new ones.
Well, the irony of it is that unless it's just like in the tens of millions, you wouldn't even be able to stay as a millionaire because of taxes.
Pretty much. Not only that, like, it's probably, like, I feel like the sweet spot is, like, high middle. That is the sweet spot. Because high class, is pretty much literally 1%. It's impossible. So the sweet spot's high middle. Because you're happy and you're satisfied with what you got. Rather than, oh, you're basically rich but also depressed. I don't know if this is true or not, so you want to probably confirm it for me. I remember reading somewhere that apparently people would like that have like a lot of money are depressed for the most part because they have literally nothing to do. Because they literally have nothing else to do or fight for.
Well, the phrase is rich and miserable.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to turn Fruity Leon into a sniper.
Sixteen, 17, 18, 28. Breathe.
What's a Myrmidon? Oh,
7.
a sword fighting expert. Yeah,
38, 39,
Oh, that's
48,
all.
41.
Ooh, those are good stat increases. Plus 40 HP, plus 5 to skill, plus 3 to speed, plus 1 to movement. Let's go.
46%, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 54, 56, 78, 9, 60.
I don't really get it, but as long as it works, I guess I don't have to.
Man, Bryce Papenbrook has like the one voice.
Can't claim that I know his voice.
He's Kirito and Eren from Attack on Titan.
Never watched it.
You didn't watch SAO either?
No.
Oh. What's a good example? He was Human Morgana in Persona 5 Royal.
I have a vague recollection of that.
Let's see, what's another example? Because the main one I know him from is Kirito from SAO and Attack on Titan. There's a few others. Fuck, I can't think of any other. I know there's a couple others. There's in a lot of shit. I'm just trying to remember which ones. Alright, I'm gonna save it here because my controller is freaking out. I probably need to get a new one. Like I said, I've had this one for like 2 to 3 years now. It should be working just fine. Because I usually clean it up. So I don't know how the hell dust got in there. There's something wrong with like the thumbstick itself. Because you know sometimes thumbsticks just wear down after a while?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what happened, because I usually clean it. I don't really think there's any dust. I think there's just something breaking. I think it's just starting to wear down in the internal somewhere. So that's probably it. Which sucks. But hey, what can you do? There's not really much you can do about it. Which, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to end stream off here. For those that are new, please subscribe if you're new, like the stream if you enjoyed it. And go to Discord. I have a Discord. Go to the channel description. You can go to the Discord. I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I didn't stream yesterday because my internet was shitty. So, yeah, there's that. And, yeah, I can't play with this controller because of the way it is. I'm probably going to have to get a new one for next. I'm probably going to have to use my other one for next week. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I usually also, along with those days, I stream at 1 p.m. CST, so I hope to see you all there next time. Anyways, I'm gonna head off for the day. I just wanted to stream to make up for yesterday. So I'll see you all tomorrow with probably Jack and Daxter. So, yeah.